you send me an email, and I think, wow, these guys are doing it really well because I saw an email really talking to me. Like I realized you were like looking at my profile and telling me like the right word for me. I'm into veganism and also into stress management, and like the whole email was I guess I have to say I guess it was AI, but I contact you anyway because I say, oh, these guys are doing it really well because it really talked to me. You receive so many emails and you just go through many of them and you don't contact them back. But when I saw that email, I say, this is interesting, and that's the reason. And yeah.
Right. So maybe you can start by introducing yourself, your name, where you live, and what your business is doing.
Sure. So hello, thank you, Julian, for this opportunity. So my name is Juan Bautista Piqué. I was born in Colombia. I live now in Peru. And basically, one of my goals in life is to promote a plant-based eating and the veganism. And what I've been doing in one of my organizations is called One Vegan World, Un Mundo Vegano. And one of the things that I'm doing is I'm promoting myself as a vegan speaker to do speaks with organizations, with universities and companies, physically in Peru, where I live now, and also virtually. So I've been using SalesMind for that, basically.
Yeah, that sounds great. And then what was the situation before you started to work with SalesMind?
So I was basically prospecting through LinkedIn, looking for people, also looking for mails using Apollo and tools like that, to look for emails and start a conversation from there. But it takes a lot of time and energy just to start thinking, who is this person, how am I gonna talk to him, and so that was it for me. So when I found what you guys were doing, it really helped me to start conversation like automatically. So I think it's really amazing what happens using AI and start conversation. And from there, I take the conversation. So it's really good.
Sounds great. And then when you didn't have all those automation and automated way to converse and engage with people, what was your feeling using Apollo, searching for mail and so on, doing the thing manually?
Well, it takes a lot of time and it's demanding. I think you have to to use a lot of, I will say, like mind time, to think, okay, what's the profile of this person, how I'm gonna talk to him, how to start a conversation, where to go. It takes time. That's basically it, and time is the most valuable resource. So um, it was. I have to say I've used it for other projects, but I'm focusing right now on this project. So, but for every project, it's been the same. So it took me a lot of time to find the profile, contact the people through LinkedIn or through email, and from there, hope to start a conversation and hope to, that somebody likes what you're telling them, and from that start the conversation. So it's I would say like kind of frustrating, but more, it's not frustrating, but a lot of time consuming. That will be the challenge that I was facing. Yeah.
And how negative was the impact of spending so much time on manual tasks?
Well, you have to focus on. I mean, you can use that time otherwise. That's basically it. So, when you have to spend time profiling your prospects, uh, you use time that you can use otherwise. Otherwise will be start a conversation and or work on proposals. Of course, I've also been automating that with other AI tools, but um, again, it's the time that I don't use prospecting people. I use like looking to close a sale, close a deal. Yeah, that's basically it.
Indeed, that's exactly why we build SalesMind to free up people's time.
That's it.
And then How did you find us about when you started to use SalesMind? How did you find us?
Okay, so sorry, I found you because you sent me an email. I don't know if that's a question. You sent me an email, and I think, well, these guys are doing it really well because I saw an email really talking to me. Like I realized you were like looking at my profile and telling me like the right word for me. I'm into veganism and also into stress management and like the whole email was I guess I have to say I guess it was AI, but I contact you anyway because I say, oh, these guys are doing it really well because it really talked to me. You receive so many emails and you just go through many of them and you don't contact them back. But when I saw that email, I say, this is interesting, and that's the reason. And yeah, the yeah, from there we started talking.
Yes, that actually the salesman itself that play into game actually at that time, right?
Yes,
Obviously, we use our own dog food. We eat our own dog food for leveraging salesman to acquire more business. So that was indeed the technology that we are building.
of
And then
course.
what was your thought during the process when you go through it?
Okay, so that it was really easy. I think that's basically for me. I mean, to set it up, give some instructions actually because you have already like the templates. It's really easy. I mean, you can use the templates. You have to, of course, adapt it. I guess that when I started using, I know maybe some messages. I have to adapt what the messages were telling to the prospects, but it was really easy. It was really easy. I mean, it really literally takes minutes to start, to start prospecting, and from there you just leave it running, and you come the day after, and you have the reply in your inbox. The other thing is also I really like everything is in one place. Like you have the inbox here in the salesman, and I see the whole contacts there. From there, I reply. I mean, I don't have to go to LinkedIn, look for each contact anyway. Everything is in one place. I really also like that. It's really easy. I have to say, it's really easy to use. Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. We also try to make it easy, which is not for everyone, but you seems to have a great brain that or at least the kind of brain that we build the software for. And
So,
what were your doubts and fear before starting?
before start, well, the price is one thing. I was starting with how much we'll discuss, but right now I think it's reasonable. If you see it, okay, if I close one deal, depending on what you're selling, if I close one deal, I mean, with one deal, the price will pay off. So I think that fear could easily like go away. Of course, as we've talked before, for Latin America, it's kind of different than Europe or the US regarding the price. But I don't think, I mean, once you see the impact, I think the price becomes like a second thing. It's not the main thing once you see the potential that you have. So apart from that, I mean, fears. I feel myself. I'm a bit tech savvy, but again, it's really easy to use. I would say somebody without any technical knowledge can also use it. So I think that's not an issue. And yeah, you have good customer service as well. I've contacted you sometimes regarding some questions, and I've received replies. So yeah, again, I don't see like any main concerns really about starting to use, apart from price. As I think you say, okay, how much will this cost? But again, I think that gets solved quite fast.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Thanks for sharing that. And then how will you define where you are now with the solution and what result it brought so far?
So right now I'm using it for this vegan speaker events that I'm handling, and I kind of adapted my services, but I'm still on that route. And it's like, I mean, I don't want to go back to sending LinkedIn's and message myself. Really, like you get kind of, I don't know, like addicted in the good way to it. Like, okay, now I don't want to go back to the old way. So yeah, it's really good to have it. And well, the impact for me, it's been that I this is something, it was something new for me, this vegan speaker about sustainability. That's the focus that I'm doing right now with my services. I feel it's kind of new. Like, I mean, the service is kind of new, so I felt it was kind of hard to start conversation. But again, with SalesMind, I have a lot of conversations going on. Some, I mean, I've done some events with prospects, but also again, it's like a never-ending process. So I mean, I feel really confident and really happy to have this support. And uh, I don't know if there are any competitors out there, but I don't want to go back to, again, send LinkedIn message per profile again. So I really want to continue this route now.
Yeah, I know. I will never go that path again anymore myself as well.
Yeah, totally. I'm guessing.
What are you now able to do that you could not done before?
Again, spend the time that I spend with this project. It's not my only project. I have another business, and this is like something I want to keep working on, and not having to spend uh, time thinking about, okay, where will I get new contacts or new prospects. That's a big win for me, so that's where I'm at right now. I really want to, again, keep using it. And of course, like right now, for every new project that I have, if it's like something like more B2B, where LinkedIn is really good way to contact people, I have SalesMan like top of mind. That, okay, I can use SalesMan to contribute, since you can have different campaigns, and each campaign can be used with a different profile. I have as a vegan speaker, but also I'm starting actually right now a new project in a health area, but other things with clothes, I know I can use it as well. So I think it's really good. Like you have two or three companies, organizations, you can have them or have the system help you in an ongoing process with those projects to contact people and to start conversations and to really contact prospects. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and happy to keep using it.
Yes, indeed, that's a great strategy to test different things initially, different company, different services, different audience, different market, different value proposition, and so on. But overall, where you can see the most impact in the performances, and I know you get great performances yet, but the optimization comes with making the funnel way more precise. So let's say you identify the vegan event works really well for, like, for example, see director of a retail shop in vegan industry or restaurant. Once you identify that segment, that value proposition, that service, you build one profile for this specifically. And one profile, so one profile one, will go entirely and put all the effort into this acquisition funnel that you're building. So your profile will be toward this specific audience only, toward this service only. And then the funnel will be way more streamlined in a way that the prospect will get your message, get your activity, get your connection, whatever, go to your profile and understand very quickly with a customer-centric approach on your profile what you're doing, what you can bring him, and what is the value he can get out of you. And overall, if your profile have a very strong customer-centric approach for one specific audience, one specific service, it's going to be in 20 seconds a complete no-brainer for the prospect to actually engage back with you, because he actually understood already without having you to sell him anything. He will have consumed the content on your profile by himself. So exactly what you want him to see, like a homepage of the website, basically. but it's looked way more personal, right? I see Juan, I see what he's doing, I see the publication that he's doing. Maybe he's also engaging with my content and so on, and that just makes the thing way more streamlined. But indeed, that is really great to test different strategy and so on at the beginning. Last but not least, what would you tell someone who is watching this video right now and is unsure about taking the next step?
Just do it. It's as simple as that. I mean, give it a try. Give it a try. Don't know. I mean, if you really value time, and if not, you don't value, you should really give it a try. Give it a try and see for yourself. I mean, see for yourself. If you try it for 1 month, I will say in 1 week, in a few days, you will see results. I mean, you see results quite quick because it starts going and going and going and going, and you see how contacts reach out to you with a few simple clicks. So I will say just do it. Just do it. Give it a try. Give it a try. You have, I mean, if you pay 1 month and from all the contacts you get 1 result, I mean, it will pay off more than, I mean, it will be more than enough to pay it off. But it's really, really helpful. I mean, I've tried quite different tools for that, and I haven't found any as you guys. So I will say give it a try. Just do it.
I'm not sure we can use this tagline. Just do it. I think we may get sued at some point. But I love the energy that you're showing.
I'm not sure if it's registered with the 10 issues, but I would say just do it. Why not? Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
Do it now. Yeah. Okay. Do it now. We can take that. We're gonna register that one.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Thank you very much, Juan. Really appreciate the time you took for making a feedback with us. So first of all, I'm going to share that with the team, and then we're gonna start posting the case study or the few testimonial that you've done with our users as well. So thank you very much. Is there anything that I can do for you today?
No, thank you, Julian. I really appreciate what you're doing, and hope you get it growing. And again, as I told you, be happy to share the message with you also in the Spanish world where I'm at, where I move in Latin America, because so many people need that, you know, so many people need a hand. So keep the work, and let's keep in touch. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Team.
Do you see LinkedIn being more and more adopted and used in Latin America?
Sorry, I did not get. Do I see what? Pardon?
Yeah. Do you see LinkedIn being more adopted and people using more often than before?
Yeah, for sure. No doubt. I mean, if you're thinking again B2B and you want to contact companies, I mean, people here think about LinkedIn, yes or yes. I would say maybe, I don't know, maybe we're less, I don't know, less. I know to say less techy than maybe Europe, but yeah, I mean, it's really common use LinkedIn. Yeah, but many people don't know of you guys, and that's the reason why. You know, again, I think with a good promotion and good communication, you will reach out to more companies because everybody uses LinkedIn or many people, and you are. I mean, you have a great tool to spread your message through LinkedIn. Yeah, no doubt.
Well, amazing. Thank you very much, Juan, and I wish you a wonderful night in that case.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Thank you for your patience, Julian. Keep in touch.
My pleasure. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.